Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Just making a guardhouse for my Warhammer Bridge project. Currently just working on making some roofing. I'm gonna apply some stir sticks to the roof, and then I'm gonna attach some shingles. And I'm gonna finish the roof on the little window. Yeah, and then this thing should be close to finished. Just need to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't have to be entirely precise. It's supposed to be a little rickety because it's in the Warhammer universe. It's kind of haphazard looking, like old medieval Gothic, old look to it. That's good. Just need to I love coffee stir sticks. They're so cheap and so very easy to work with. Can use them for almost anything. You can even stir coffee with them. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need to make 10 of these, and I have 4 at the moment. Just a bit tedious at the moment, but hopefully it will be worth it by the end. It's gonna look pretty sweet, I think. I kind of wish I could do like more exciting stuff on the stream, but just creating terrain is a lot of mundane work. In my experience, you just do a lot of boring stuff. But then at the end, it turns out to be pretty awesome. All the repetitive stuff is suddenly worth the while. I just need to do 2 more, and I will glue them in place. And we should be ready for some tile work or shingle work. I'm gonna cut one extra just in case. There we go, it's time to get the hot glue gun out. Try not to burn my fingers for the 15th time today, or whatever. Some people I've been watching, and they have burned themselves so many times on the hot glue gun that their fingerprints are kind of gone. And some of the feeling from the fingertips, which is something I try to avoid, because I do like having my senses, which I know is a bit of a hot take, but I will stand by it. I will stand understand what I say. I do like my senses. Kind of used a lot, so maybe we can plunk that down two for one. And there we go. Now I'm going to cover all of this with the shingles, but I want some of the places I want to have like the shingles have a life like fallen off, so then I like to have the wood underneath. Also it builds up a little extra, and it looks cool from the side with the kind of like different kind of cuts of the wood. Just makes it a little extra cool in my opinion. Looks decent. If you have anything to add or anything to ask, just type it in chat, please. I will answer it to the best of my abilities, even though they are somewhat lacking, if I'm being honest. And I already lost the piece that I cut. Well, I think I found it. It's just yeah, starting to look pretty good. I might have to do something with the window, because I just glued it directly to the wall, and yeah, I think I might have to cut it out and just put it into the actual building, because it's sticking out at the moment. I was also thinking about just making like maybe a wooden frame that goes around it, and that might look kind of cool actually. So I will just have to see what I do with that. Yeah, I think I want to put on some shingles, some roofing tiles, just to see what that looks like. Made this little chimney earlier today. It's looking pretty cool, in my opinion. Need to get my bag of shingles. I got some different sizes because I like to vary the size of them to make it look a bit more haphazard and random. I also need to just get the tiles out of the way, get some my palette, my servo skull palette thing. So for the shingles, I just like to use like thin cardboard cut to some different sizes, like 1 by 1 centimeter, and the one is like 0. I can't remember. It's like almost 0.8, and then like 1 times 2 centimeters. I don't know. Just some different sizes, and just smear on some wood glue, some PVA glue. And then you always want to start at the bottom. At the bottom like this. then I alternate the shingles so that you have every other sticking a little bit farther down than the other one. They're also kind of different, like the thickness, which makes it look better in my opinion. They would just plop them down like this. Doesn't matter if it's kind of crooked or just want to stack them so they overlap just slightly. And if you skew them while you're doing it, it doesn't really matter because they're like old medieval tiles. They don't have to look perfect at all. I think it's one of those boring terrain building things, but it is very simple to do, and it yields a great result in my opinion. When you get some paint on them and dry brush them and all that kind of good stuff, it looks so good. Let me try to overlap just a little bit. There we go. And it really doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. I always work with the mantra, perfection is the enemy of good. So I would rather have something finished that's good than have something unfinished or never started because I wanted it to be perfect, you know. So there we go, the first roll. Doesn't look like much yet, but every time we plop down some more tiles, it's gonna look better and better. Just try to water out the PVA, the wood glue. Just kind of overlap it on the other tiles so that you have an even stronger bond. There we go. Just a little different here and there. And if you have like small gaps where you can see the wood, that I think it looks even better. They're so lightweight, so I need them to be a little bit further down. Yeah. Now I have paint on my fingers, so it's sticking to it. Just gotta rub it off, and if you're allowed to say that on Twitch, and just keep on tiling, baby. gonna add some extra paint, no extra glue when it dries out. Just try to get it like as I've already said, this is not the most exciting part of any build, but just has to be done, and it's a nice. The results are usually pretty good. But I also want to get it over with, because it is kind of tedious, especially when you do whole roofs like this. Usually I do ruined buildings, and they just like, they have like, yeah, just some parts of the roof intact. This is I would recommend getting getting into a good position when you do this, because it can be kind of backbreaking, or make your back hurt if you sit and just do this for too long. Even though that makes me sound like an old man, but it is what it is. Yeah, getting there, like 1/3 of the way maybe, if I'm being optimistic. I do like deceiving myself. We have to do the other side as well. Let's see if we can just maybe leave some wood here, and maybe just do some. I'm just going to do them a little bit scattered on the side of the chimney here. And then maybe we need some at the top. Oh no, shit. I forgot where I put my hands, so well, we'll just call that a happy accident. Just leave it like that. Shit happens. Just keep on tiling. That's fine. Just need some more glue and some more tiles. Like later on when this is dry, I usually go over with some thinned out wood glue, PVA glue, and just make it all just to seal it in place so it doesn't scatter when you start moving it. Let's just keep on. For me, there has always been something magical about like medieval roofs. I'm not sure where or why it started, but the earliest I can remember was like playing Discworld on the PS1. The old point and click game based on the Discworld books. It had like this weird and Gothic medieval looking buildings. It just really stuck to me, and I've always liked them as far as I can remember. Like the old kind of tiles, like the almost whimsical look of the roofs and the buildings. It's really good. Need some more glue. I need to pay more attention. I really do. Now this is a part of, it's just going to be like a guardhouse that accompanies a bridge, which I'm making for a Warhammer Online. No, it's based on a bridge from Warhammer Online is what I'm trying to say. I will pull out the bridge and show it and maybe do some work if I have the time. Have to leave in like 30 minutes. I'm hoping to get Well, I need to get done with this this one side of the roof at least, and then I will just leave it to dry. Okay, so that is one roof, one side of the roof done. Maybe I will just smack on some other one. Yeah, I think I need to do that, and I will add one on this side as well. Should be good. Yeah, there are some holes, like a big gap with no tiles here. It's like a tiny hole here and some here, and the idea is when you get paint on it, you will have like some wood here and some tiles here, and you have the chimney, so it's like a lot of different colors and textures. Just really makes it pop. That is fun, at least in my eyes. It really makes a big difference when you have different kind of textures. It makes it more interesting to look at, instead of just having the same all over the place. Now, I really want to do something else, but I also really need to just get this roof done with, because it's a lot easier to get back into the hobby if you have something that you actually want to do instead of something that you dread to do. So having like this roof hanging over me, no pun intended, is terrible for the motivation. I just gotta keep on keeping on. The same as always, try to make them overlap slightly, trying to change the angles a little bit, just keeping it, try to keep it a little bit interesting. It will make a difference when you dry brush it later. It's gonna look really good. Yeah, I ran out of glue. Gotta just dab it on. What's good with the PVA wood glue is that when it dries, it's more or less transparent, and it becomes kind of strong, so it protects the board and the buildings, but it doesn't like leave a lot of marks. Okay, let's. Here, I think I should just pull all of these down a little bit, and then add some more on top here. Sometimes you can also just give them a slight bend, because they are just made out of cardboard, so they're really easy to manipulate. It makes it look different and more interesting. Changing it up every now and then. And here I just decided that I want to have like a whole, not a big one, but a little bit of wood showing here. I think I want some more glue, just. Just back to tiling, tile. I remember when I first did it, I was kind of tempted just to give up, because I didn't think it was fun and it didn't look good. It kind of looks stupid while you're doing it. But then if you just decide to just keep on, you will eventually be rewarded for all the boring stuff you have to do. But it doesn't show up until the later stages. It doesn't really show until you get the dry brushing, get some paint on, some dry brushing, some weathering, maybe add a little bit of foliage, just some stuff while you're working on it. That makes me kind of motivated while I'm doing this, even though it is tedious. No matter how you cut it or slice it, it's kind of mind-numbing, but it's not really I like doing bricks. Bricks is kind of boring as well, but it's more, for some reason, it's just more relaxing and more fulfilling maybe it's because you see more progress with every brick, and it kind of builds up like a form. You know, this is kind of just like flat stuff. It's just cardboard. I don't know. Maybe I should learn how to enjoy this instead of complaining over and over again about the same the same gripes. Who knows? Who wants to learn anything, right? Just want to be the same old idiot. Make some adjustments here. Didn't look quite right. My eyes. Just if this one is crooked, that's fine. Yeah. Maybe. Just pull that one out and just add one in the middle. That's the beauty with PVA glue. You have a lot of time to work. Yeah, this is looking great. I am happy so far. You have to allow yourself some compliments every now and then. Can be smart to remember that you are most likely your own worst critic. Like all the mistakes that you dwell on or that you get annoyed by, it's probably no one else will actually notice. It's just when you make something, you pay a lot more attention than the people who just look at it. Unless you're in a competition or something, then that's completely different, of course. But I am not entering this into any sort of competition. It's just to have a Mordheim board to play with my friends with at the club. And I want to finish this. I have made 2 out of 4 boards, and this is for the 3rd board. I want it done by board 3 and 4. I want them done by September this year, because there's a tournament, a local tournament that I want it done by, because I want to give my friends and my opponents and everyone there a fun table to play on. So hopefully I will be able to keep the hobby mojo going and get this thing done. But well, I can't be making this many bricks for every house if I want to get it done. I will need to make more destroyed buildings. just thinking about the tournament makes me really excited for playing Mordheim and just building stuff and just hobbying in general. It's one of the highlights of the year is the local tournament. It's in Norway and it's called Invasion. It's a pretty big tournament now actually. A lot of people all over Norway come to visit. It's like I think we have at least 300 people, which is like 10% of our entire population. So that's impressive. Just look at this thing. Okay, now I'm actually getting the feel of the house when I see it add up and add up more and more. It's gonna be so fun painting. Painting is like one of the main rewards of building it. It truly comes alive when you get some paint on it, make it feel worn out, and add some dirt and some leaves, all that kind of good shit. I love it, absolutely love it. Now I need to supply myself with some more bricks very soon. But I should be able to do this before the stream ends. And I am very happy so far. I think I will leave this roof more intact. The only holes is just like the ones on the side and the ones on the right side. Maybe a little bit here and there. If sometimes some of them just fall off because they haven't been glued properly, and those are just happy accidents. You just leave them there. Just pretend that it happened naturally to the building. Gives it a bit more life and character and randomness, like actual randomness, not just like pretend randomness. So close to being done. I just need to make the tiny roof here, which I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it, or how I should do it. If I wanted to cross this way, or if it's crossing the same way as the roof. I think it will be more interesting with like a tiny, maybe if it goes above the. Yeah, I will have to think about it. I kind of like the whimsical, stupid, Warhammer-y kind of stuff that looks very impractical. It doesn't give you any more space, but it kind of looks magical or fantastical or whatever. we lost one shingle. That's just the luck of the draw. So we'll just leave that one out to the Chaos Gods and just keep on tiling. I'm not sure if people will actually be able to see the tiles in the back here, but I will just add them either way. Just dab on. You don't have to be shy with the wood glue. Okay, so yeah, I'm not crazy about the tiles on top here, but I will say it is good enough. It will probably don't be that visible when I get if I decide to make like a really tall tower. Do I have time to do that now? Maybe. Let me see. I will need to get a little bit organized before I do that. Just tidy away. I'm trying to become better at tidying up while I'm working. I have like this nasty habit of just leaving everything out, and then almost get like a mild panic attack because I'm surrounded by trash, more or less. So, well, that is better. I have to, if I want it. I will have to add some beams. Do some. This is always scary. The foam core can be kind of fickle. Yeah, I think that should do it. We have, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make some beams here. Yeah, and I'm gonna make it stick out a little bit. I think that looks good. Looks kind of cool. Let me see. It sticks out like so. I want the same for the other side. Make it stick out just a little bit. As you can see, I'm not making what you would call precision cuts. But that's fine. I think it looks good either way. Keep them there and just make this last one. As always, just using some balsa wood, easy to work with. very lightweight, but also kind of durable. And now I'm just doing it off screen because I need to do it into a waste bin. But I'm just roughing it up with my metal brush. Now let's hot glue this thing together. Okay, there we go. Doing some tidying. It's my New Year's resolution. Maybe a bit late for that, but there's a small gap here, but I will just make something up. Maybe add some cracks or something to make it look interesting, or just fill it with some spackle later on. Just clear this. Now we have like a framing. I want to make. What do I want to make? I want to make like a roof that sticks up a little bit and down to the sides. I don't know if I want to make it into the same material like wattle and daub as this, or if I want to make it like a wooden. I think there is a lot of wattle and daub stuff on this, so maybe would look better, but it's also a lot more work. If I just do it with foam core, it's pretty dang easy. Yeah, I think I'll just do it in. Do I want? I don't know if I want it really tall. I think I will just try to make it normal. I don't know what normal means, but let's see. Who knows? Let's just give it a shot. If it doesn't look good, I can just redo it. I'm just gonna make two identical ones. trying to find the middle, putting a marker on it there. This is one of my biggest weaknesses, just measuring stuff and getting it right. Let me see. Now this one is now for it's not exact, but I think it should be close enough. Have this here, get some timber, maybe get some yeah, I think that will be look good. I think it will be fine. I'm just trying to make a copy of it, which is it's not very exact, but well, it is quick. They're good, close enough. Close enough. I am happy. I am happy with it. Yeah. Okay, I feel ready to lock this down, or should I? Should I? Oh, I think I will just skimp out. I would just make this the easy way. Let's just give it a shot. If it looks really dumb, I can just tear it off. Just cut it off with a knife. No, I don't. Yeah, I'll just do that. Cheap and easy. Kind of measure. Let's see. That's 4. I want it to stick a little bit. but I don't want it to touch the other roof, because that will not work. Check. Okay, should be cool, should be good. Let me just slap on some this. Now my initial idea was to use like thicker wooden beams, but I think for this top roof it will be okay with just some coffee stir sticks. Which saves me some time, because building it up with you have to make more precise cuts, and trying to save some time where I can, because you can't see everything. It won't make that big of a difference. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. I'm really stoked about this build at the moment. I think it's gonna be so cool. I really love seeing it come together like this. Now I have the top. Now we just need to add some cross beams here, and it should be good. Let's see. Always with the precision cuts. I think that's my trademark. Extreme precision. I try not to get bogged down too much into every single detail. It doesn't have to be perfect. Terrain is greater than the sum of its parts. That's how I see it, at least. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect every single bit. It's more about like the terrain as a whole, and not one corner of the roof. Now, if you are doing like a showpiece diorama, something like that, or you're just doing whatever you want, but when you're trying to get a big table done, and you don't have a lot of experience, I would advise just try to keep it simple, try to save some time where possible. Don't get hung up on small mistakes. They will happen anyway. Instead of lamenting stupid small mistakes, just move on. Try to at least well, if you learn something from it, that's great, you know. usually this is I would use. Maybe I will. I want to use wood glue for the most part, but I will make a sturdy one at the bottom. And one at the top, so I have something to work with, and I will just wood glue the rest of them. So I don't have to deal with the hot glue gun, which is not my favorite at all. Let's, as you can see, when you're dealing with coffee stir sticks, there is a lot of like refuse, like extra bits. I would normally try to tidy it up, but I really just want to get this part done before I close the stream today. Let's just add more glue. Oh man. Sometimes, like I know I shouldn't be celebrating being unprecise, but sometimes it just makes it look like ramshackle in a really good way. Hopefully it will end up looking good when everything is said and done. Some parts of the building is looking really boring, like this wall, but I will add some more beams, and I will add some clay to add texture, and I will add more wood, maybe a window if it's boarded shut or if it's open, I don't know, but yeah, there will be some more details. And then you have the paint, and you have like weathering and stuff. It's gonna be, I think it's generally gonna be a really cool looking building when I'm done with it. It's not very fancy. It's not very big, but I think it will have its charm. It is inspired, or maybe you could say stolen, from Warhammer Online. Okay. Now let's take a look. Let's see if we can get a good shot of it. So if you see it from this side, you can see that the base is like really narrow, and it's made of bricks. So it's kind of like a weird looking wonky house, but it is supposed to be like a small guard house next to the bridge, which I'll try to get it in frame. Which is close to getting finished. So, okay, thank you for watching, and I will catch you later. Bye bye.